Hello, hi, good morning. My name is Uday Lamba and welcome to my mastery session. Today I'm going to talk to you about a few things related to real estate. With my experience of about 5 years, I've analyzed how brokers, how real estate agents, how real estate consultants, realtors, whatever you call yourself, you are a professional. So I've realized and I've analyzed how people react towards their own channel partners, their own brokers, their own team of people who are working. The number one thing what I've noticed is introduction. Very few of us in the real estate profession, India, I'm taking India as a total because it's not only Pune, it is India in total. So I'm talking about all the cities. I'm talking about the first step you take in introducing yourself as a realtor or a broker or a consultant. Why I'm using these terms is because they all are the same thing. You are a real estate advisor at the end of the day. But what happens is why you aren't able to close a deal or why you aren't able to go ahead and make a fruitful relation with the person you're talking in your own line of profession. That means I'm talking about a broker who you do not relate to or who you do not have the confidence in. How do you build up the confidence? The first thing is the introduction you make with the person who you're speaking to. So I've had instances where people message me on this platform called WhatsApp or they call me, but the first sentence is, Boss, where is this property? Hi, where is this property? Hi, which location is this property in? Do you have a 3 BHK or do you have this land parcel or do you have this shop available? But you're missing out the main part. When we call ourselves professionals, when we call ourselves advisors, the first thing in being in business, you should be able to introduce yourself first because the person doesn't know you. The person doesn't know who you are. So, what do? You go ahead and introduce yourself, starting by your first name, finishing by your second name, then introduce your company name, and then go ahead and tell them where you're located. After which, go and tell them your requirement. It's very easy to do, and trust me, this is the first basic step to form a fruitful relationship with whoever you are speaking to. Maybe you're making that mistake while talking to even your clients or your salespersons at builders offices, etc. So don't do this mistake. Introduce yourself first. That is the first thing a person is going to look, and the person is going to judge you by the same. At least people like me, when you call yourself a professional, you should be able to introduce yourself first, whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's any platform you're using, IMO, you're using your email account, you're using your personal account, you're using a video chat service from somewhere, you're using YouTube, you should first, however you can do it, introduce yourself. It doesn't matter whether you're not good, your vocational skills are not good, you need to improve that in order to be in the sales business. Introduction is so important, is so important. I'll give you an example. Whenever I talk to anybody abroad, in the same profession, they are also realtors, but the first thing they do is introduce themselves formally with a brief description of what they do, where they work, what kind of work they do, with their name and their last name, and then they go ahead and speak to you about your requirement or the property they have and they need your help in selling or renting it or even managing it. So, this I want my fellow brokers, realtors, channel partners, whoever you are, wherever you are, sitting in whichever city in India or abroad, or if you're not doing this, I want you to learn the first step of introduction. Before you speak to somebody on WhatsApp, it's very easy to go ahead and introduce yourself. I'm Uday Lamba. I'm from Uptown Properties, and I would need your help in going ahead and telling me where the property is, what kind of a property is it, and whether it will match my client's requirement or no. How easy is that, and how comfortable is that to go ahead and talk and explain yourself so that the person understands and then You have a conversation. Unless and until you have a conversation with your own broker, with your own family, with your own team, you're not going to be able to go ahead and sell your customer the product. It's simple as that. This is important for me, so I thought of sharing it with you, and I know you're going to pick up some really nice inputs from the video taken today, and I'm sure it's going to help you as well. So you take care. It's a wonderful morning. I just finished my walk, and I encourage you also to get out of your bed at about 5:36 in the morning. Put on your shoes, put on your track pant, put on your shorts, go out, walk, change the mindset, have a beautiful life, and also stay in tune for my next video coming up. I'm going to think of exclusive topics which people have not spoken about, and I'm going to try and use my inputs, study on how I can talk about them, small facts about our real estate industry, which will improve ourselves and improve your experience when you talk to people. So first is this step was called communication, where you need to learn how to introduce yourself. You have to introduce yourself before you speak to any personality in your line, whether it's your client, whether it's your channel partner, whether it's a salesman you're speaking to, whether it's a different human being you're speaking to, not even related to business, or whether it's your own broker, realtor, real estate agent, whatever you call it. There are many names, but it's one work you do. So good luck and take care. Any help you need, you can subscribe down to my channel, and also email me at uptownproperties98@gmail.com, and I will be very, very, very happy to share some really valuable inputs with you. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a really rocking life. Thank you.